Hi, just a warning before you watch this video. It wasn't scripted, so I made a couple of mistakes, especially on the Creation Planes Ralts one. I said psychic ghost instead of ghost fairy. Anyways,
For day one is spooky. I decided to make a male hex maniac OC. His name is Isaac, and he is actually in a relationship with my captain of the Royal Guard, Guy. And now, on to day two. As for day two is pumpkin. And I decided to make another OC named Autumn Spice. She's a performer and a songstress. She also participates in contests and stuff. She's a huge fan of Gorgeist, and she really loves pumpkin spice stuff. Day 3 is actually a commission and a Drawtober in one. The commission was by Shane, and I drew his OC in basically being possessed by the mask, and he's in a city, and day 3 of course is cityscape, and he's on top of a building, and yeah. On to day 4. And day 4 is rather simple. It's just me eating some corn. And day 5, my favorite one. This isn't a more shipping picture, and it's day 5, pumpkin pie. And it's Serena sharing a pumpkin pie with Ash. And it's really cute, in my opinion. I know I shouldn't be calling my own art cute, but I'm really proud of this one. Day 6, origami. I decided to make some Neopets fan art for this one because there's actually a Neopets color called origami, and out of all the origami pets, the Zafara was my favorite, so I drew an origami Zafara. And fun fact, Zafaras are my third favorite non-limited edition and non-restricted Neopet. And on to day 7. Day 7 is treat. And for treat, I decided to draw my son Kara and Ash and Serena's daughter Ashley trick-or-treating. Kara is a Hisuian Zoroark, and Ashley is a Pikachu. On to day 8, orange. I decided to draw the default Inkling girl from the original Splatoon for orange, and I even did a gradient background of like the main colors for the original game back then. Day 9, tangled. Inkia's tangles are basically tangled after being in a fight with Mario and Luigi, and yeah, they basically tangled up her tentacles so that she couldn't move or do anything to harm them, and they just left her there and swam past her. So she's like, "Stupid plumbers tangled my tentacles." So yeah, I probably will get a different voice actress for Inkia, but that's my Inkia impersonation. All right. Well, I'll admit that this one is really venti. Day 10 is possessed, and Midnight, aka me, suffers from an illness called the nightmare illness, which, out of character, is based off of my bipolar disorder. And in this picture, basically, the difference between nightmare illness and bipolar disorder is the nightmare illness is actually a living illness, and her name is Charlotte inside of Midnight. And basically, in this picture, she takes over, and in a way, this represents like a couple of things that basically a couple of times where I had to visit the hospital, and I'd rather not talk about it anymore. But yeah, on to day 11 and another venti one, but this will be my last one, venti one for this Drawtober. It's Nightmare, and basically words from my past ex-friends that still haunt me. I still have dreams and nightmares about them, even though I don't want to. But let's move on. Let's move on to day 12, because day 12 is actually really nice for once. And day 12 is Scream. I know I could have made this also negative, but for day 12, I decided to draw myself fangirling over something I'm seeing on my phone, and like anyone could like take a guess on what Midnight saw on her phone. And on to the next one. Day 13, I know I could have drawn all the Organization 13 members for this one, but one, it was for a day, and I would rather not draw 13 characters for one day. So instead, I basically drew me in my Organization 13 disguise with my human disguise charm to hide my wings, and my Organization 13 cloak that my friend Demix gave me. On to day 14, Moon. Lunala's, aka Nebby's Pokefur form. And fun fact, legendaries and most legendaries and mythicals can turn into Pokefur if they wanted to. They can swap between their Pokefur form and their regular form. Lord Arceus is, of course, is one of them, and but not all of them can do that. Usually, the ones who have like more intelligence and stuff can do that. Okay, on to day 15, Graveyard. This is a fan-made Creation Plains Ralt that I made. It's my fan-made regional, one of my fan-made regional variant Pokemon. And these little Ralts, instead of being Psychic Fairy, they are Ghost Psychic type. And they evolve into Creation Plains Kirlia, but their two evolutions are not Gallade and Gardevoir. They have their own unique evolutions for the next two chains for both genders. Anyway, on to day 16. This one, I'll admit, this one is my most boring compared to all the Drawtobers. It's just a simple scarecrow. Nothing to see here. Alright, day 17, Spider-Man. I decided to draw Miles Morales and Gwen, and Spider-Gwen, like just chilling on top of a building with some pumpkin spice lattes. And day 18, Zombie. Of course, there is Zoe. I would like to get a voice actress for Zoe very soon, but yeah. Basically, she's like, nice costume? Oh no, I'm actually a zombie, good sir. But that's my impression, but I'm pretty sure there's a voice actress who could do a better voice for her. And on to day 19, Raven. This is an Edgar Allan Poe parody with a shiny Corviknight and Isaac. It's a rather... I could have calmed down the darkness on this picture a bit, but other than that, I kind of like it. Day 20, Orc. I decided to draw Thrall from World of Warcraft. On to the next one. Day 21, Witch. I basically drew the bad ending Gruntilda in Banjo-Kazooie, where basically Gruntilda takes Banjo's sister's beauty and becomes beautiful, and I basically drew that version of her for Witch. And on to 22, Aliens. Since Olimar considers Pikmin as aliens even though they're on Earth, I just decided to draw the original set of Pikmin, especially since I recently beat Pikmin 1 on the Nintendo Switch, and since I couldn't beat the original game as a child back then. And 23, Thorns. I decided to make another regional variant Pokemon. This time it is Lilligant, who is grass poison. And I decided, like, with the thorns, yeah, basically don't touch those unless you want to be poisoned. And on to the next one, Vampire. I decided to draw Dusk's half-sister, vampire half-sister Raven. And she has her sun shading umbrella, and yeah, she's very sad. People can take a guess why she's sad. And on to day 25, Hocus Pocus. I drew the Sanderson sisters in my art style for this one. Alright, on to day 26, Demons. I drew Yuki and Carlissa for this one, and I know I could have drawn Dusk and many other of my demon characters, but I thought Yuki and Carlissa deserved some more art, so I drew them for this. And day 27, costume. I drew Mimi in a shiny Sylveon costume, and as for how Midnight can change her clothes, basically, people with the nightmare illness, any species, anyone who suffers from the nightmare illness, they're immune to Mimikyu's curse. So Midnight can change Mimi's clothes anytime she wants. Alright, day 28, Owl. This is my fan-made regional variant of Noctowl. It is an ice flying type. And they're usually in mountains with ice in the creation plains, and I would not touch the gems on their chests because you can freeze if you touch those. Or they actually know a move that Galarian Articuno knows, and basically they can also freeze you by glaring at you as well. So on to day 29, Ghosts. I decided to draw Helen Gravely and King Boo. Since it's hinted in Luigi's Mansion 3 that Helen Gravely has a crush on King Boo, I basically drew her all infatuated with him, but he's since King Boo doesn't really seem to care about romance or anything, he's just not really amused in this picture. On to day 30, Mummy. And I know Lucky from Animal Crossing isn't a mummy, but with all the bandages around him, he could cosplay a mummy if he wanted to. And he's a good boy. He's a good boy, and he could cosplay a mummy if he wanted to. And honestly, he's cute with Anka, too. Alrighty, drum roll. Day 31, Halloween. I drew Halloween Town Halloween Town Demon Hubby and I, and yes, we are currently having a haunted house at the Hengoku Kingdom, and Jack Skellington and so many other people are helping me out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye!
Don't misbehave, they're still untamed. Here to travel the night, can I live without light? Trapped in this maze, learn to